What is going on, all you beautiful, wonderful, beautiful people of the internet? Hope you're doing good. I got some overlays still on my screen. There we go. Now it's all gone. What's up, Amateur Hour over here? Even though I have created 3,800 pieces of content, mostly videos. I put videos in the title, and I thought, well, I've probably created some other stuff too, but mostly videos. Majority of all those are videos, live streams over on the Amazon Influencer platform. So I just finished up doing that today as I'm preparing to, as I'm just kind of clearing out all these projects and everything and getting everything tidied up here in the studio. I decided to hit the pause button just for a moment to celebrate 3,800 pieces of content over on the Amazon platform. I'm super grateful to be a part of that and to be able to do that and do it quickly, efficiently, in within the last 2.5 years or so. So that has been pretty exciting to be able to do that. So I had a little audio thing going on here, so I'm hoping that this thing is working pretty well. Let me know. Give me a big thumbs up if you can hear me pretty good. For whatever reason, this thing has been my audio app decided to update or something. So I'm gonna change this one setting here, and it's probably gonna mess it all up. But we're gonna see what happens. All right, let's see if that gives a little more volume. It's not. It's my little audio level's not peaking at normally where it was. So, oh, good. I got a thumbs up. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. Let me know it's working good. So appreciate you guys being here, jumping in. I'm just kind of hanging out just to hang out, just to celebrate. It's like you work a lot, you put in a lot of energy, effort into your project, into your job, into your business, and sometimes we don't give ourselves a pat on the back and say, "Hey, good job." You can be proud of what you've accomplished, and some people might say, "Well, you're bragging, you're being braggy, whatever." Like, well, I don't care because I've worked really hard to be able to accomplish this, to be able to go get brand deals. So most of these, about 3,700 ish, are all paid collaborations where people send me the product. I create the video, I get paid to make the video, and then I can do whatever I want to with the product, which I normally resell it. So I'm having fun today. I just crossed over that. I made 10 videos today to cross over that. So I'll go over here and show you. Well, maybe I'll show you. Where's my little? Once again, I'm an amateur. Let me jump over here and I'll show you the 3,802 posts over here on Amazon. So some of these are photos, some of these are videos, but not many photos, as you can see there, but videos. And these are just published. So there's a lot of them that I have not published, that I haven't published, that are just either in drafts, or maybe that wasn't a part of the deal to put them on Amazon and I sent them or sold them right to the company. So definitely I feel confident about leaving the videos at 3,800 videos in the last 2.5 years. I can say 2.5 years. So that is probably right around 126 videos per month, 128, 26, 28, whatever. I can't do math, doesn't matter. It's a lot. It's over 100 videos per month that I've been able to produce and put on the Amazon Influencer platform. So I'm super excited about that, super proud of that, to be able to do it. So let me find my chat here, see if anybody's chatting it up. I just want to do an impromptu. What is up, Mikey? My guy, Mikey Hayes, good friend of mine here in town. Says, congratulations on your 3,800 video milestone. I will take that. Thank you so much, Mikey. I appreciate you being a part of that entrepreneur journey. Mikey's another entrepreneur friend of mine, and we're all the time chopping it up about the next big thing, right? We just need to find the next easy thing. So let me make this into a little educational spiel. Okay, so first of all, how in the world did I do 3,800 product demo videos in 27 months, 28 months, whatever it's been, 20, I can't math, whatever, 26 months. Wait, 24 is 2 years, and then half a year is 6, so 30 months. I don't know. How old is this baby anyway? This is maybe 24, 36 months. Let's see. First of all, I think the first thing is just getting started. A lot of people ask me, how do you get started? How do you do your business? How do you get started in business? One, I think you got to find a product or service that somebody wants that you can sell to someone you don't know. That is kind of the first thing, and I hear it a lot in entrepreneurial circles, but I also believe that it's like, go sell something. So step one is, what are you going to sell? What are you going to provide? What value do you bring? What problem do you solve? And that's the first step of any entrepreneurial journey, any business. The foundation of this thing is, what problem do you solve? So when I was getting into this video space, t-shirt business went out of business during the pandemic, got into podcasting, learned about this. I was, starting to figure out, like, what problem can I solve in this particular space? Is there room for me? What problem can I solve? And the basis of the Amazon Influencer Program is upload videos of anything and everything that you own or can hold in your hand and talk about, and then upload that. When people watch it, you gain a commission off of it. So that's the basis of their program, and it's very nice, it's very lucrative, and it's a good time. But I realized early on that there's a segment in the market of Amazon sellers who needed people who lived in the United States, who could speak the language and communicate about their products in the U.S., and they needed product demo videos. However, the caveat was they did not have a big budget. So here's the problem. Two problems they had. One, they had a ton of product. Or, well, that's actually not a problem. That's a pro. So a couple problems. They had did not have a budget, and they needed videos. And so I realized very quickly that most content creators that were in my space who were going into this Amazon Influencer Program as a content creator did not value these brand deals, did not value these opportunities, did not value the ability to go in and charge a fee to make product demo videos. And a lot of them didn't. They snubbed their nose. They snubbed their nose at it and said, no, I don't want to do that. I need to make hundreds of or thousands. I've heard people say thousands of dollars because I'm that awesome. I'm that great, whatever. However, I was looking at it like, wait a minute, here's this segment of people in business. So if you have a ladder and you have all these different rungs of the ladder, here's this one segment of business inside of this entire ecosystem of video that needs something. They need video, and they need it at a budget. So how can I create a business model that is a low ticket, high frequency? Because they have the high frequency. And so that's how I started to look at this business model 2.5 years ago. I'd been in the program for about 6 months, doing what everyone else was doing, uploading videos, doing that whole thing. And then I realized there is opportunity to work with brands and work with sellers and solve two of their problems. One, create a video. Two, do it at their budget. And so I was able to create a system. So my first thing that, or the second thing I guess I'm on now, is create a system in your business, whatever business that is. And you're not going to create it overnight. So don't freak out and go, well, I can't do this business because I can't figure out the system, because you don't know the system, because you don't even know the problem to create the system about. Okay. I hear this all the time of people who want to be an entrepreneur. They want to jump into entrepreneurial things, and they think they're going to figure it all out before they get started. And it's literally just the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because how are you going to know how are you going to know the stuff that you don't know until you know it? And you're not going to know it until you start doing it, until you start tripping over your own feet and go, oh, wait, I need to build a system to solve that problem. So when I first started doing brand deals for these offshore international clients, I started to get offers to create videos for free, create videos for $5, create videos for $10, and I go, is that the budget? Is that the industry I'm in, that you're in, and that's your only budget? And they go, yeah, that's our only budget. I go, cool. Let me figure out a solve for the problem. So I was able to, through software, through my friends over at Ecamm, to build out a studio space that would allow me to create quality content quickly for these sellers and for these Amazon sellers. And so I was able to do what it would take a lot of content creators hours to do. I mean, I heard people talking about, oh, I made this 2-minute video and it took me 4 hours. 4 hours. I'm like, dude, 4 hours. What are we talking about for a 2-minute video? This is crazy. I don't even know if I was editing the video if it would take me 4 hours, but you're spending 4 hours to create a 2-minute video. Absolutely bonkers. No wonder you want $1,000 to do the video. So I was able to create a system where I could sit in my office, I could come in, and I don't even know if I have this camera on. I could come in here and I could push buttons and be able to create these videos quickly. So the amount of time that it took me to create the video is the amount of time it takes me to create the video. So I'm going to see if this is working. Yeah, so here's an overhead cam. So I was able to come in, talk about this knife. I always have this knife. This knife is getting famous. Okay, it's just on my desk all the time, so I always grab it. But I'm able to come in, take a product video, and say, "Hey, I'm talking about this Sony camera lens cap, yada yada yada. Let's take an up close look at it. Blah blah blah. Here it is. Come back. That's it. Hit stop. That's the end of the video." Now, I was about to hit stop there, which would have shut down my live. But that is the system that I've been able to create. That's how I've created over 3,800 videos and pieces of content super, super quick. And then I can take my phone. So take my phone, nice camera. I can shoot B-roll footage outside of my studio. Even though I have multiple cameras, I decided to use my phone because it's so fast, because I can take it and go shoot B-roll. And I can shoot a lot of it, right? It's just having a system. So if I know I got 10 videos that need 10 different pieces of B-roll, I can go, or in scene or whatever I agreed on in that agreement, and I can go take all those videos at one time. So if there's a bunch of car accessories, like today I was shooting videos in my car, and I knew I got 10 car accessories. I'm gonna go out here and shoot, or whatever. I didn't have 10, but you see what I'm saying. And I can go out in my car and I can shoot all these B-roll. And it's efficiency. It's thinking about the production process of how can I do the same amount of work in half the amount of time, or a quarter of the amount of time, or 1% of the amount of time that would take other people to do it. And that's how I can create this really efficient business model. And so I'm able to use my phone. I got the studio set up, a couple of cameras. I've made big investments to be able to do this, to be able to work super, super quick, super fast. And so when people look at me and go, "Man, I don't believe you made 3,800 videos in 2.5 years," I go, "Oh yeah? Well, look at this." I mean, this is the reason why, because I can push buttons, I can switch cameras, I can go to different shots, and I can quickly do that. Now, I will say this one thing. I've put in a lot of practice of being in front of the camera. After you do 3,800 product videos, a couple things tend to happen. One, you will see a bunch of different types. You'll see the similar types of products. Okay, so phone chargers, 3-in-1 chargers, cameras, lights. And then you kind of find your own niche. Now, I don't recommend people go into the video space for product demo videos into a certain niche, but it'll find you, because there's just certain things you're naturally better at talking about and jumping into and really tweaking and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of fell into the electronics category, which works out great on the resale side as well, which I won't get too much into today. But I'm able to, once you do that repetitively over and over and over, and you're just working this muscle, and you're working this muscle of, okay, what are the key things I want to talk about? The build quality, the features, who do I think it's made for, like different things like that. Then you can just sit down at your desk and burn and churn 10, 15, 20. I've done up to 35 videos in one day for an apparel company, because we had a certain deal. They want a certain look and feel. And so we're able to go in there and just bang out these videos super, super quick and make that happen. So, my friend Candace Castle's here. What's up? Says, "You are awesome. Under 500. Yeah, you might be under 500, but Candace has been a part of my mastermind group, and she is a huge freaking action taker. I mean, right before I ever had a mastermind group, actually, she's one of the reasons why I started it, because she got so much value just from us jumping on a couple calls, a couple Zooms, showing her some of the process that I do. She was able to go out, and I think if I have the number right, she closed like 50 deals her first month and started getting those paid collaborations. And she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that she was a content creator really before. But she took this system, adopted it, got into it, and really started to make moves and do even a little bit different model than I was doing. I haven't caught up with her in a while, but I think even doing like more high ticket items and being able to resell those and all that type of stuff. So even if you're not in the space and you can just get qualified to be into the Amazon platform and leverage it, or you can actually leverage any platform, honestly. Like I'm moving more into the mindset of, if you have the ability to show up on camera and shoot quality content quickly, I believe you can leverage any platform to build a portfolio on and do business with brands and do business with sellers and do business, with product sellers and e-com sellers, software sellers, all kinds of stuff. I'm moving away from the thought that you have to be a quote unquote influencer or quote unquote. I don't think you have to have a big audience anymore. I think all that stuff is going away for people who want to get paid to create content. And I'll stand 10 toes down and go fisticuffs with anybody who in this particular space. Now, I guess there's so much context behind everything, so I don't want to pick too many fights with too many people too quickly, but I'm willing to bet I can get anyone who is competent, who can show up on camera and do repetitive things, do repetitive cash generating activities, such as outreach, follow up, and actually making the videos quality and quickly. I guarantee I can help them make some money in this product shoppable content live selling space. So anyway, I love it, love it, love it. Love to see everybody here. So what did I learn? A few things I learned. One, is there a problem to solve? So that's the first thing. Is there a problem to solve? What is it? And then, how can I be the most efficient at solving it? So I had, all this opportunity to do cheaper, free, low budget videos, but I knew I couldn't spend 2 or 3, 4 hours on a video. It just didn't make sense financially for me to be able to do that. So I had to quickly create a process where I could just burn and churn videos, but still do a great job. And a lot of that has to do with the technology, as I shared, but a lot of it has to do with just putting in the reps. My friends over at Dealcasters, that's one thing that Chris has always said, is put in the reps. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep putting in the reps. You got to keep trying. You got to keep making those little minor tweaks. So many times when people are going, hey, I want to start a business. I want to do what you do. I want to do whatever, but I need to be perfect before I get started. I'm like, dude, just get started. Just get started. Nobody cares. Like, literally, just get started. And start, doing that. If you go back and watch some of the videos that I first started doing, you'd be like, what in the world? Does somebody pay this guy to do this? They even paid him $1? That's crazy. But the only difference between me and the person who wishes they could get started is I did it. I got started. I started making moves. I started doing videos. I started reaching out to brands. I started, positioning myself and creating a portfolio. And so, that's another thing that I think you really have to focus on is start creating a portfolio. If you want to be a content creator who works with brands and does product demo videos and certain things like what I'm doing, start creating a portfolio. Do that on YouTube. Do that on Facebook. Do that on Instagram. Do that somewhere and do it with the stuff that you already own. Like, do it with your water bottle you pay $40 for. Like, go sign up for an Amazon Associate account and get your Owala water bottle that you paid $40 for and see if you can make a video on YouTube and get that thing making some money back for you. It doesn't take a whole lot to turn this thing into a cash generator and turn your face and your voice and your opinion into cash. And so I'm not saying it's easy. That's the thing. Everybody wants the easy button. Nothing's easy. No business is easy. No business I've ever started is easy. When I get on and I see all these gurus who are like, "Yeah, I make $100,000 a year." Is it true? Sure, it's true. I make over $100,000 a year in this business, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to wake up at 4 a.m. to make sure I'm the guy getting the brand deal. It wasn't easy to go to sleep at midnight to make sure I was the guy responding to the messages. It wasn't easy to do 250 product demo videos in 1 month at $5 to $10 each, just so I could build a reputation with brands so I can go back and ask them for more money later. None of that stuff was easy, but it's possible. It's doable. We're here. We just crossed over 3,800 videos, and I'm super, super stoked on that. So what is up? Matt Haas, my guy Matt Haas. Matt Haas is in my mastermind group. He is crushing. He's making moves. He was closing deals before he even was approved in the Amazon program. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to be approved in the Amazon program to start working with brands and companies. There is a market out there that needs, these types of things. So anyway, I'm just kind of talking about a little bit about my journey today. I'm super excited. It was a big milestone, and I try to document every milestone of 100. So if I hit 3,700, 3,600, 3,900, I try to document it and just take like 5 minutes and go, good job, dude. Good freaking job. You know what? There's a lot of people who started with you who are not around anymore. There's a lot of people who I started this program with who got me into it, who aren't doing this at the level I'm doing it. Now, I realize I've got a little psychotic about it and was like, I'm going to be the guy who this is my thing. And that's another thing that I want to kind of point out to some of you guys who are maybe thinking about entrepreneurship or whatever it is. You have to find or develop a business that meets your personality style and really get to know yourself and really be honest with yourself of the kind of work that you love, the kind of work that you want to do. And not that you're going to love every aspect of it. Trust me, there's aspects of this business that if I never had to do it again, I'd be so excited about it. But there's a lot of it that meets my personality. And so I'm fast paced. I don't like to take a ton of time to do stuff. I like results quickly. I like to be able to put stuff on a board and go, here's a metric. I want to hit that metric. I want to hit that number. And, my ADD brain is just like, super happy to change paces all the time. So 1 minute, if I'm working on a wall sconce and I got to figure out how to install to take a video of, which I'm pointing back there because I did one earlier, but I already taken it down. Or if I'm trying to figure out how to get something to connect to my phone. Like, I love a challenge, and getting 100 different types of products every single month and figuring out the challenge of, one, how does it work? What's the quality? What's my thoughts about it? What's my opinions? Now, how do I shoot the video? Am I going to do a super creative video? Am I just going to do a B-roll video? Like, what kind of video? Voiceover? All those things that would probably drive a normal person crazy, like, really just makes me happy. I love it. I love opening the box. My wife's like, how do you open all these boxes all the time? I'm like, I don't know. I did a deal 4, 5, 6 days ago, and then I crack open a box like it's Christmas. What's up? My guy Matt says, I've done 119 videos in 3 months. Let's go. And that's not even his full-time gig. That's not his full-time focus. He's just doing this as a little side hustle. But he built a studio for it. Of course, he's been a live streaming pro. So it does take talent. It does take talent. Like, this business, this opportunity, if you want to move fast, you got to be able to do it. But you can evolve into that. You can grow into that. So anyway, I'm not here trying to tell you to start a video business. I mean, if you love video, this is a great opportunity to make some money, and great opportunity to get some really cool stuff and build a community and all that fun stuff. But I'm just celebrating because I did cross over the 3,800 mark today to upload, and I think published will be 3,800. I mean, there's still some are still in approval, but they'll get there. But definitely have created way more content than that for brands. That's just what I've published on Amazon and can keep count of, because I don't technically keep count of everything else. So if you have any questions in the chat, or if you want to jump on the live show, let me know if you want to jump on the live show. I'll share a link somewhere. I'll share a link if you want to jump on and say hello. You're more than welcome to do that. So this will probably just populate on YouTube. So I'm gonna shoot this over to YouTube. But yeah, Matt, 120 deals in 3 months, 119 deals in 90 days is crazy. What is that? It's 30. It's almost 40 deals a month. 39.66 deals a month. There we go. So I'm gonna say 40 deals a month. My guy Matt crushing it. Which is pretty amazing. So that's 40 products a month. That he's done 40 products, and he can resell 40 products. Now, I know he's working on the monetization of those and getting paid collaborations just because he's in my group, but it's still a lot of value in the product itself, and then you can turn around and kind of resell that stuff. So I'm going to check, because I just did a show on Whatnot not too long ago, and that's where I go to sell most of the stuff. I was actually getting ready to do a Whatnot show today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to relax. I'm going to brag on myself a little bit. I'm going to be proud of myself. I'm going to celebrate this win. I'm just going to go live for fun and not live to sell anything on Whatnot. But I have sold over 1,600 products over there, probably getting close to 1,700. I wish I could tell exactly how many products, but that's all from just doing deals. That's from people sending me stuff, and then I turn around and I sell it over there and generate another stream of revenue. So that's been a lot of fun. Whatnot is a pretty fun place. There's some pros and cons. I won't get into it right now, but anyway, that's another place, another avenue, another stream of revenue, another community that I'm building over there as well. A community of buyers, a community of resellers, community of people looking for a good deal. Maybe they can take it, maybe they can flip it, maybe they can make some money. So not only am I making money off of the brand deal, but then when I sell it and I sell it at a highly discounted rate, then somebody else can grow their business with it too. So it's kind of cool. So it's kind of feeding into this whole ecosystem that works out pretty well, that I like being a part of, because I also really like that reseller community. And there's like a part of me that's like, yeah, I think I could do that, but I just don't like going and picking. I don't like doing that kind of work. And that's another thing, when I'm talking about this stuff, is finding the kind of work that you like to do. And I love this type of work. I love showing up. I love turning on the camera and processing these product deals and negotiation. It kind of scratches every itch, this business model. So I love negotiation. I love that it is more of an inbound business than an outbound. So there's more income now at this point. Now, the first 90 days, the first 100, whatever days, 120 days, it was not necessarily all inbound. There's a lot of outbound stuff. Oh, Matt's in the green room. I don't see you. Where are you at? Where are you at, Matt? I got my interview mode on. I don't see you in the green room. Let me do this. Let me Let me send you a Zoom link. I don't see you in the green room. That's weird. Let me send you. Oh, what's up, Raphael? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's the noise I hear every time I see that that emoji. I just dropped a Zoom link over on YouTube. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to wherever else. Yeah, I don't see you in the green room. That's super weird. I am using Ecamm Live's beta version, so I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe not. Let me drop this into the. I don't see anybody watching over on wherever. Let me drop it on Facebook. In case anybody's watching on Facebook and they want to jump into the call, you can. I got a few spots set up, so let me just drop this here. Perfection. There we go. So I just dropped it, and I think it's dropped on YouTube and wherever. So if you want to jump in and to the Zoom call, you can, and I'll figure out how it works. But yeah, I don't see anybody in the interview section. So sorry, man. Maybe it's not working at all. Anyway, all right. Well, maybe Matt will jump in. And give him a few minutes, but if somebody else wants to jump in, what's up? Your Whatnot shows are entertaining. Thank you, Macy. I appreciate you. I tell you, I had an entertaining thing not happen on my last show. I had this kind of stash box or whatever, and it was my wife's trying to FaceTime me. Oh, there we go. There's Matt. I see Matt now. Matt, your camera looks wild. Let me add you here. Hold on. I've never done this before with their new thing. So let me see. Camera.
Progress.
Oh, now it's going to say it's recording. And then how do I add you to a guest spot? Can I add Matt to the guest spot? There's the guest spot. Now I got to click the three dots. Assign to the placeholder. Here we go. Amateur hour.
Hey.
What's up?
I had to install Zoom because it's a new Mac. So.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, no. Now he's out. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna text my wife real quick, and then I'm gonna jump out of here in a minute. I'm just gonna tell her I'm on a live. Here we go. All right, so Matt's trying to jump in. If he can get back in here, we'll hang out for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna peace out because I've been here all day, but just wanted to hit the 3,800 mark, hit the celebration for 3,800 videos. So I'm super excited about that, and we'll see if Matt will come in if he can. I'll give it a couple more minutes, but if he can't, we'll figure it out. But anyway, and if you want to know more about all this stuff, you can go over to my website. It's billythorpe.live, and then jump into the stash box. There we go. So anyway, I was shipping the stash box out, and it had a piece of glass canister in it. And I normally never put those on a live show, and I never ship them. I always sell them locally, and I forgot. And I didn't wrap that back up, and so it showed up broken. So that was a bummer. That was a 3.8 rating for sure. Okay, I'm here. Zoom update. Perfect. Here we go. Now Matt's coming in. We're gonna add the camera. Let's put him on a placeholder. Guest 1, and we'll go over to my guest. There we go. You're
Greetings.
What's up, Matt?
Yes. So I installed Zoom, and then I had to install an update, so I jumped out forcefully.
I don't know what's going. This will turn into an Ecamm tutorial because your camera, it looks a little cut off on my Ecamm screen, but on your Zoom screen it looks great.
I'm just gonna sit lower. How's this?
It's perfect. I don't know. Is that a Zoom thing, or is that a Billy doesn't know what he's doing thing?
I think it's a brand new Mac thing, and Matt doesn't have the settings dialed in on his end thing. So, well,
I think the Ecamm thing is like pulling you in for some reason. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who cares? What's up, Matt? 119 deals. Can you do one more video right now live so we can do 120?
I just uploaded 3 today. And now I have to do 6 or 8 tomorrow.
Nice.
Well, at least I don't have to do them at any time. I can do them when I want to, but that's what's on my backlog. So
that is awesome, man. Yeah, dude. I was excited. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just uploading videos like crazy because we're about to go on vacation, and so I'm like just trying to, get situated so I don't come back to a hot mess. Which I'm gonna come back to a hot mess anyway, but less hot, I guess. And so anyway, I'm like just uploading videos, and then I look and I'm like, oh, I crossed over 3,800. This is crazy. Wow. So that's a ton of videos.
Insane.
I need to go through and just upload random stuff oh, you know what? I bet this looks not great over on it does not look great over on the verticals.
Oh yeah.
It's just your arm and my arm just hanging out together. Looks so good.
Well, I'm looking forward to it getting warmer because I washed my car today and it was 30 degrees in the morning. It was about 40 degrees when I was washing my car because I got a hose.
Yeah.
As a product review. So I had to.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually have I gotta go. I got a hose to I get a hose to do. I got a electric pressure washer, but it's not the full pressure washer. It's just the nozzle with the battery on it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. And it's got a hose, so it shows it running into like a 5-gallon bucket, which I imagine 5 gallons out of a pressure washer is probably not very much. But we'll see.
Have a good 2 minutes worth of pressure washing.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I'm like, that's probably not going to do anything. But whatever. Maybe blow the scales off of fish. That's what my dad used to do when he would catch fish. He would take them to a car wash and blow the scales off of them.
Oh, my goodness. I guess that's one way to do it.
I guess. It worked. It worked ish. Oh,
I'm having
man.
a blast.
Well, Matt, I appreciate you jumping on and hanging out. I know it took a minute, but we got you.
I hope these companies appreciate it because I got a birdhouse pole. And I built my own birdhouse to put on the birdhouse pole. And there were 4 finches competing to live in the house that I built yesterday. I'm like, you go, little finches.
So those
May the strongest one win.
so those birds enjoyed it then.
Yeah.
That is funny. So you built a birdhouse to put onto a birdhouse pole.
I did.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
cool.
That's funny.
I even had an extra shingle, and I shingled the roof to make it actual waterproof.
What does your wife think about all this? Does she think you're crazy? Or is she like, whatever?
She's just like, the boxes are piling up, honey. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I put some stuff out there on Whatnot just to load up my inventory, and someone bought something because you put a buy it now price on, and it's technically
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Someone stumbled upon it and bought it. I put it in the mail yesterday. I'm like, hey, first sale.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you upload all your inventory and then you schedule a show and then you can just add it to the show, then that will push your show out there and people can go shop as well. So they'll like see your show, can bookmark it, or they can just go shop in your store and buy.
I'll have to look back at because I did do one show and they gave me a some sort of marketing credit where I can get more eyeballs on my next show. I'll have to figure out exactly how to activate that. And then they gave me something else. They're like, give this link to your friend and they'll get $5 or $10 free on your store or something like that. So I got to figure out those messages and
yeah. So they have, I mean, and everybody's different. I mean, all these programs reward people differently for whatever way, whatever step of the process, I guess they're in. So yeah, that one, if you share with your friends, they'll get a credit. I think you get a credit and they get a credit. Like I think I get like $10 or $15 if somebody signs up as a buyer with my link, and then they
there's that too.
Or maybe I get 5 and they get 15 or something. I don't know. And then if you refer a seller and they sign up and do a show, then you get $100, which is pretty good. Which I think you signed up, did a show, but not with my link, Matt. So
I think I did it before you said, here's my affiliate link.
I was gonna take you out to a steak dinner, but not anymore. So no steak dinners for us.
I wish I could go back in time and do it right.
Dude, that's with the Ecamm. Like I'm a part of like a Clubhouse, the social audio app, and so I bet for 4 years I've talked about Ecamm. Not no promotion of affiliate links or so many people have signed up for Ecamm, and I'm like, did you at least click my link somewhere? And they're like, oh no, dude, I forgot. And I'm like, gosh, drive me. How am I supposed to? That's why I don't make money off affiliate marketing. That's why I don't believe in it. Because it's just maybe my doinky friends will click the link and maybe they won't.
I've been in the Ecamm affiliate program for years. And then they redid it. You had to kind of re-sign up under the new interface. I did all that. Not one.
I've gotten a few, but not many. Not too many at all. Yay, yeah. Jen Dubs here. What's up, Jen? Good to see you. She's on Whatnot.
I saw Amy pop in. Someone else. Hi, everyone.
Macy,
my name's Matt.
What's up, Matt? Oh, Matt, where's my live stream stuff at? I got it. It's back here, looking super cool. But yeah, subscribe. There you go. Ring the bell.
I don't know if we're on YouTube. Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Ring the bell. Yeah, you're not on mute.
I'm not on mute. Not today. Sweet. Well, Matt, I'll miss you guys this week. It's going to be a fun week. We're getting on a jet plane.
Have fun. Don't worry about us. We're fine. We know what we're doing.
You're pros. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
He'll come back and my count will be at 200 videos.
You'll be like, my wife is threatening to divorce me. What do I do with all this product? Causing family problems over here. Yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you. You put in the work. You've done the thing, and really went out there and started creating. I mean, you're a great content creator anyway, so that's just using your skill set a different way, I guess. It's just like,
I appreciate you keeping me on the right path, because there's a lot more to it than making videos, and that's what I desperately need help with. And every time I think I fully understand all there is to know, I'm like, I didn't even know this whole separate thing existed. Now I got to learn all about it. So there's a lot of inside business type stuff. So I appreciate you helping me with that. And the whole team over there, the whole group.
Yeah, man.
Amy's been a big help.
Yeah, the whole mastermind group is because everybody does stuff a little bit differently. Not everybody is weird and wants to do 100 brand deals like me. So they're like smarter, trying to figure out how to get it more passive. I'm trying to get more aggressive. They're trying to get more passive. But it's funny because Matt and I met at Ecamm's Creator Camp. And so we were sitting down in the lobby talking about content creation. I started talking about the Amazon influencer program and how many brand deals and videos. And Matt goes, you said, Matt, I think you said, wait a minute, I have one of those accounts. And then I was like, wait a second, dude, we got to get you going. So, man, from that conversation in October to now, it's just been a wild ride. I mean, you've done all kinds of stuff since then. You built a studio. You've done all kinds of stuff. I mean, not that studio you're in either. You got another studio just for videos, right? Brand deal videos?
Brand deal videos is downstairs. This is the streaming one with lots of colors and, craziness in it. Yeah.
So not only are you filling your whole world up with boxes, but now you're taking over extra space in the house. Oh, man.
Yeah. My accountant does the business use of home exemption for the state. And I'm like, what percentage of my home did I put last year? Yeah, we're going to have to up that. Those are rookie numbers. I have a whole other room now I'm doing business in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I actually own a whole house. It's just for content creation. So we can write the whole thing up. I got the live stream studio. I got the regular studio. I got the box storage room.
Well, now that I'm doing videos outside, I get to,
the yard.
I get to expense all that.
Yard off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my question. Like, can I write my dogs off? They're in the video, and they're expensive. Can I write their dog food off? It's $80 every 3 weeks. That would be huge. Because we have English bulldogs, so they got to eat the most expensive gourmet dog food out there. So that's pretty funny. But oh man, well Matt, I'm gonna jump off here. My wife has been at home with our 6-year-old boy, and I'm sure she needs a break. So I'm gonna go home and wrestle that kid to sleep. And
good deal. Thanks for letting me jam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
And have fun on vacation. Don't worry about us.
I will. I will try to have the best time ever, and I'll be back in a few days. So we'll see you guys
Deal Billy
later.
Audience.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thanks, Matt. See you later. All right, that is it for me. I am out of here, and I hope you guys have a great week, great day, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.